baby. Can't wait. Hello, hello, hello. All the music during pre-show is from a DJ Cutman album called Free to Stream. Delightful. Oops, what the fuck? I hit the wrong button. Oh, right, and that's all messed up from... Okay, it's fine. We're all fine. It's fine. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How we all doing? Sweat. Building Legos? That sounds great. I want to do that. I need to get my kids some Lego sets. She has a bunch of she has like lots of different like construction sort of stuff, like constructible toys. But we don't have any like this is what we're building sort of Lego sets. That would be so fun. It would be a disaster with my kid, but it would be so fun. How long have you and Sam been together? Uh, 6 years? 6 years? I think this year August will be 7 years since we started dating. I think. At least a year. We have a kid that's almost 3, so at least 3 years. Yeah. A Clarky amount of time. Whatever that is. I thought it was longer. No. It feels like we've been together forever, but... Clark is almost 3, I know. Have you played Skull? I have. We played it a couple of times after it came out for real. But you will have to wait for me to talk about that because... Almost looped. I forgot that I had it set to loop. What a disaster. Thank you very much, Avi, for redeeming an ad. For anybody who doesn't know, all of our ad money goes to a charity or an organization or a cause of some kind every month. So, let's see. We've got one more day, I think. One more day of ad money going to the MS Society. I just like the song. Great. Whatever it is. Oh, one day more. Roll them ads. Roll them ads. I mean, everybody said that the frequency has been fine, so I'm not messing with it unless I get more feedback that it's not fine. You have to have yoked fingies to use that mug? What do you mean? I would argue the opposite. You need bitty fingies. If your fingies are too yoked, they'll get stuck. Oh, goodness gracious. Celis Dianthus redeemed a subscription for themselves, but it says that they are subscribed already. So if you're here, I'm giving your points back. This is from last night, and I had said that everything that happened last night, I meant to pause it all. So looking at it now, I was like, oh, they want... Yeah, you already had one. So okay, great, you're here. So I'll give your points back. Bam. Yeah, I put this up on the wall in the middle of the last stream as a troll, and I didn't see a single person in chat be like, "Oh, she hung a picture." It didn't happen. Can you show off the D&D pic? This is a box. That's not a picture. I'm sorry. Take it back down next stream. Ah, yes. This will be a good use of all of our time. Snady Cake has redeemed a sub for a rando. So, randos, roll out. Where are you? Non-subs. Assemble. Am I missing a joke here? Basically, almost every stream somebody says, when are you going to hang all of those pictures that are on the floor? And I kept saying, if you keep asking, I'm never ever going to do it. And somebody asked, and I was like, all right. And I went to BRB. And when I came back, I had hung a picture. And I don't think anybody realized. All right, here we go. Look at all you guys. Okay. I'm not looking. First non-sub that I see. We'll get this rando sub from Snady Cake. Here we go. Solid Sparta. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your month with us. And thank you, Snady Cake. Senor Kawaii says to myself, for finishing my thesis and handing it in yesterday evening. That has got to feel amazing. Congrats on finishing your thesis. That's awesome. And Enter Elementalist says, I just want to wish everybody positive vibes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. The fact that the picture is nearly off screen is what makes it funny. It was even more so. To be fair, it was even more so yesterday. It was literally like the sliver of the bottom of it. But what can you do? Hi, Jossum. Oh my gosh, a Jessup Cox raid. Hello. Welcome. Hi, buds. Come in. Join. We've just started. Hello. How are you all doing? Welcome. Were you playing Final Fantasy? Was it fun? Just got his glowy Bojo weapon. I also just got my glowy Bojo weapon. You've completely caught up with where I am in the game. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Just FYI, this is a Saturday morning DOOGER, which means that literally all we do is sit around and talk. So we hang out, we drink some coffee, we talk about life for a couple of hours, and then I go back to being a mama. So feel free to hang out and have a nice time with us. For some reason, my camera is like super bloomy today. I look very ethereal, so what's up? Yeah, I'm also a professional BRB streamer. So, not as much on Saturdays, to be fair. The Clark Spider-Man Twitter clip was cute. No, literally, like, we'll go onto Netflix. She was super sleepy today. Really, really sleepy. So we, like, put dinner in the crock pot and we, like, made breakfast and we, you know, did, like, some painting and stuff. And then I could just tell she was so tired. And so I said, do you want to just chill on the couch? And she said, yeah. And we wound up just, like, snuggling on the couch for, like, 2 hours, which was great for me. I was like, tight. Yeah, this is awesome. She was just very sleepy. And when we turned on Netflix, she goes, I want to watch Spider-Man. And every time that we've ever turned on Spider-Man, number one, I'm like, okay, I really hope that nothing happens in this episode that gives her a nightmare. So far, nothing ever has. It's just a lot of Peter Parker being like, oh, shucks.
Wow, it's hard being a normal teen and also Spider-Man.
So it's been fine. But every time we watch it, she's like, where is Spider-Man? Because she doesn't understand that Peter Parker and Spider-Man are the same person. So, you know, half the episode at least is always just Peter Parker, like, goofing. And so she's just like, by the end of the episode, she's all hyped up, like, hell yeah, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. And then when a new episode starts, she's, like, not excited about it anymore. So yeah, she doesn't really watch it. She looks when Spider-Man shows up and then gets distracted again for however long. So what you're saying is she would be fooled by Clark Kent's glasses. I'm terrified for the day that I'm like, honey, I'm going to show you something that had a big impact on me when I was a kid. This is Sailor Moon. And she'll be like, I just want to see Sailor Moon. Why does Usagi keep showing up? So boring.
Oh, Mimika, thank you.
Thank you. That's very sweet. How are you? No, Peter Parker, only Spider-Man. Spider-Man only. Spider-Man's only. To be fair, Sailor Moon is much cooler than that Usagi person. Poor Sailor Moon. Poor Meatball Head. I know. Look, it's true. It's true. She just thinks Spider-Man looks cool. She's right. Spider-Man does look cool. Maybe I should ask if I have any friends that live near a Target. I might see if they... So we still have... Here's what's wild. Clark fits into clothes that are like 2 to 3 year old clothes, right? Which makes sense. That is the age range she is at currently. She still has... We have a Superman shirt and a Wonder Woman shirt from Target that are so soft and so nice and still fit her. And I keep thinking to myself, like, I need to send somebody to Target and be like, can you just get me, can you just get me a couple of like real sick looking t-shirts from the little kids section for Clark, because eventually she's gonna grow out of these and it's gonna be so depressing for me, because she's had them since she was like 1 and she's almost 3 now. So I should she fits in 4-year-old clothes somehow, but she's 4. Yeah, you know. Maybe there's a Spider-Man shirt at Target. Who do I know that goes to Target? Clark is hella small. She used to be, but I don't know if she is anymore. She hasn't been in for like a checkup in a very long time. Because we're all like gun shy about going to the doctors currently. So she hasn't had a checkup in forever. Last time she was in, though, she was small for her age. Hi, Jeru. Look, my kid says that she's going to be as tall as a house. I trust her, you know. You always know yourself best. So, big. Very big. I'm 100% sure Krendor has done non-content videos in a Target. I'm gonna hit that boy up. Be like, yo. I'm sorry, you're in friendship jail. I don't know why someone put you in friendship jail. Magic Maddie just felt like everybody's friendships were on the line and he needed to shut it all down. So, 1 minute. 1 minute of this. Clarky came up with a new cryptid but refuses to describe what it would look like. So we're working on it. We're workshopping it. We were chopping up peppers and she was like, "No, they're mice." Weirdest thing to say while chopping something up. "No, they're mice." And I was like, they're mice? We're eating mice right now? And she was like, "No, they're pepper mice." And I was like, "Oh, pepper mice. Okay. What are pepper mice?" And she was like, "No, Mom, they're pepper mice." And then she took her plate and left. And then last night we were doing a Once Upon a Time and I was like, "Do you remember you were talking about pepper mice? What do pepper mice look like?" And she was like, "No, Mom, I don't want to talk about pepper mice." So the only conclusion I can come to is that they're horrifying. Okay, you're free. Right? Like, normally when she comes up with a new thing, she knows exactly what they look like, you know, and she wants to like create a story about them. So it's so weird for her to be like, "They're pepper mice. Anyway, goodbye." And if I like try to talk about them again, she's like, "No, we don't talk about pepper mice in this house." Like, okay, fuck. Salt rats and pepper mice. Oh my God. But it's not like ground pepper. It's like bell peppers. Maybe pepper mice have like really big ears and they can hear everything that you say. She also keeps, now that I'm starting to think about like all of these things in terms of how they would look in a monster manual or in like a D&D book, she keeps like putting stickers on her face and being like, "Now you're safe." And I was like, "Sam, if I ever run like a little campaign where everything is based off of like stuff that Clark has made up, 100% there's going to be a sticker book that you can find and all of the stickers are like different buffs." And somebody could just put a sticker on you and give you like a plus to your AC or some shit. How's Sam doing? He's okay. Last night he was like, I know that I've been like sleeping a lot. I've been a little unreliable this week. So I tried this. He's like, I went to McDonald's. I was like, uh-huh. He was like, apparently they have katsu chicken nuggets there now. And I really wanted to get them so that we could try them together. And I could be like, I'm sorry that that I haven't been as on the ball this week, but I got you some katsu nuggets. He said he was literally in line for like 45 minutes and finally got up there and they were sold out. And so he was like, I'm sorry. I tried to make a gesture. Oh, in the drive-thru, guys. I know. The universe said no. The universe was like, no, Sam, you can look her in the eye empty-handed. Anyways. Are the katsu nuggets any good? I have no idea, but they're sold out. So it's marketing wise, it's working, at least for now. That Sam clip of eating the pizza. I don't understand what the big deal is about that clip. It's a personal sized pizza. Why bother cutting it up when you can just eat it like it's a big cookie? How old am I? I'm 33, I think. I think I'm 33. Somewhere in there. Yes way. Yes, you are 33. Look. There's a certain age for everybody where you just stop fucking keeping track. You just stop keeping track and you're like, I'm around this. I know I'm not 35 yet. That's the important thing. And after I turn 35, I'll be like, am I 40 yet? God. I'm over it. Kick me forward. Kick me forward to 40 when I've got my sick white streak in my hair and I can just live life. Only count in fives, right? That's all that matters. That's one nice thing. Not that I like buy alcohol all the time. Since moving here, because the drinking age is lower, I have never been carded. Never once. I've never once been carded at the grocery store. It's great. I am 35. I've had the mindset that I'm 40 for years now. When I was in my 20s, I was so excited to hit 30. And then I hit 30. And to be honest, my 30s have been great overall. You know, I've got a little gremlin. I've got a sweet husband. I'm going on an adventure in a new country, etc. I can't complain, right? It's been great. Definitely there's a part of my brain that is doing the exact same thing where I'm like, but you know what's gonna be the next top tier shit? 40. Part of my body will probably hurt really bad when I get to 40 because that's just the way of it and I'm getting older. But why not look to the future, right? I bet 40 will be pretty sick. So I am able to drive here with my driver's license until next month. I was given a year. You have a year grace period where it's like, yeah, you can use your out of country driver's license, but if you are planning to be here as a resident of any kind, after that year, you do have to go in and do like the written test and the driving test and all of that. So I don't even know if you can get a license right now. Side note, because people keep asking about it, we are opening up a P.O. box. I'm trying to like finalize that today. So they let you do the whole thing online currently, which is great. So yeah, I'm very excited. So Sam and I will have a P.O. box open pretty soon here. DMV is no fun at any age. That's true. Unless you're just like, man, you know what I could really use right now is just a bunch of time to go hard on a game on the Switch. Just make sure the Switch is like all charged up and go in there and just fucking sink in until you hear your number. You can't right now. Okay, good to know. What kind of stuff do y'all like to get in the P.O. box? Oh gosh, people just like when we had Clark, some people were really sweet and made like baby blankets and stuff for her. At the time that I was still like going really hard on mugs. I used to get mugs in the mail all the time. But obviously, like, I don't expect anyone to send anything. It's just there are two different people that I'm currently talking to who are like, I really want to send you this thing. Can I please send it to you? And so it's like, fuck, fine. I'll make a P.O. box. Fine. I'll finally do it. But yeah. Are you past the mug collecting phase? I definitely am not as hardcore about it anymore. Yeah. Because they take up so much space, dude. So much space. It's wild. I've been meaning to send a thing for like a year, but at least now it's cheaper for me. Yeah, the lovely person who who's making like Verum dice reached out and was like, I've made a set of dice for Ost and also for Zacharias. Like, could I send them to you guys? And up until now, we haven't had a way for any of that to happen. So, oh my God. And the Zacharias dice look so cool. They look so fucking tight. What would you want to receive through the P.O. box? I don't want anything. I don't want anything. We don't have a P.O. box yet. No. But we're setting it up now because there are so many people over the last year have been like, when are you getting a P.O. box? I have a thing that I need to send you. So we're finally doing it, but there isn't anything, we don't put together like Amazon wish lists or anything like that. There's nothing that I want you to send me. It's just there if it's needed. Clothes for Clark from Target. Haven't you been listening? We have curry. We pay we pay Dr. John to send us ramen and curry boxes. We literally are we give him a bunch of money and we're like, fill up a box, my dude, and send it to us. So we have plenty of curry. We have plenty of like packaged ramen. To be honest, we've been going a little too hard on it. Like, we're going through it way too fast. Like, we need to settle down. Are curry and ramen not a thing in England? So, like, packaged ramen, like the equivalent of like Top Ramen or Maruchan Ramen or the like much better alternatives that you can get at like a Japanese market or something. That shit does not really exist here. All of the packaged ramen that I've tried here has been bad. So, yeah, so Dr. John sends us a bunch of like different brands and other stuff. I tried one that he sent where all of the noodles were covered in like a seaweed powder. It was wild. It was delicious. Curry wise, yeah, there's a place called Wagamama's, and I've been told you can get like really good ramen and Japanese curry in London, but we don't live in London. So yeah. So we just ask for curry blocks to make our own and for packaged ramen. And we've had a couple of people recommend their like make your own restaurant style ramen kits that you can buy that are like $20 to make like really like good high quality ramen at home. Have not tried that yet, but it sounds very interesting. Yeah, we're talking about Japanese curry. I definitely said Japanese curry at one point in this conversation. But yeah, Japanese curry specifically. That we have tried that is available to us has not been very good. So can personally attest the Shoryu ramen DIY kits taste as good as a restaurant. Amazing. Do you play with spices in cooking? Like, do I try different spices? Yeah, totally. But spices are rough because they're so expensive, you know. And I know you guys want to hear me talk about food forever, but unfortunately. Did it start over again? Great. Shut it down. Whose voice is that? I don't know. Who could it be? A goddess. Can we get a stream of only this? I feel like that probably wouldn't go over well. dance break is what we need when I put Clark down for her nap. What is going on with the camera? Hold on. Is that a little better? It's so bloomy, and I don't know why, and it's driving me crazy. Oh well. Right? It's like slightly blurry. Yeah, I'm wondering if so we set up the bullet journal for February. And anytime I closed the journal in front of the camera, it like adjusted the white balance really badly. It's very strange. Hold on. Exposure is very high. Why is that? What is going on? I don't know. That's a little better, right? Maybe that's all it needed. Maybe there was something on the camera. That's hilarious. That's pretty funny. I guess there was just something on the lens. Okay, tight. Do you clean that thing? No. No, obviously not. What picture? But yeah, I think our bullet journal thing worked out really well. I should do that every month because it's just an easy excuse to set it up and then not fucking worry about it for the entire month. So a bullet journal is basically just like a planner, journal, whatever you need it to be, that you set up for yourself. So would you recommend doing one? Oh my God. As somebody who's like kind of scattered mentally, yeah, it helps me a ton. But you have to figure out like what sort of stuff is helpful or useful to you, you know? But yeah, I mean, I can show it. Hopefully the camera won't freak out. But I can show you what we did yesterday. So this is page 1, and it's got the camera on it, and then this is a dumb idea, but a little bookshelf. And anytime I play a game or read a book or whatever, or watch a movie or whatever, I can write it on there and then color code them by whether or not I liked them. This month I'm going to learn embroidery. I've just decided. And a little puzzle piece that I drew because I love doing jigsaw puzzles. So I can write down how many jigsaw puzzles I do this month. And then this is a throwaway page because my daughter drew this shape And so I went over it in pen and I wrote, "Thanks, Clark." And then I turned it into like a floating island thing. So it's a nothing page, but Clark and I did it together. So it is a something page. And then this is what the weeks look like. So I've got my gratefuls. So every day I can write down, I'm grateful for this, or this makes me happy, or whatever. It's very helpful when you're the parent that gets up in the morning with the kid, because sometimes you're just fucking out of it. And then each day, if there's something big going on, write it at the top. And the one big thing that you need to get done that day goes at the bottom, and the rest is just a checklist and then notes for the week. So we did that for each week. And the extra space I can just fill in with whatever I need at the time. Or nothing. They might just stay blank. And then this is logs. What sort of things I'm eating, whether or not I'm sleeping, that sort of shit. So that's it. That's what we did. And it was very painless. It was very nice. And I think I should definitely just keep doing that on stream on a study hall, because it was really nice to get that done. Watching you helped a lot. My partner no longer looks at me like I'm a crazy fangirl when I mention one. Now he's like, oh, other people do it too. Right? Yeah. Call it your quest log. It feels very cool. Yeah, I remember talking with David. He was saying that he knows somebody who keeps something like that, but it's very clinical, because that's what works for them, right? So they write down like everything that happened during the day as it happens, and they can reference it later for like work stuff, and like that's what's helpful for them. Yeah, I can't remember why. Somebody in chat was like, "Oh, it's your quest log," like a year ago or something. So we always call them quest logs now. Is John leaving? Aw, I finished writing my patient notes. I'm off to bed. Good night, bud. We have played Donut County, yeah. Yeah, that was another thing we were talking about yesterday as well, is like, for some people the digital ones work, and that's awesome, and I wish so badly that the digital ones worked for me. But the second I write anything in a digital journal or a digital planner, it's dead. It's gone forever. So yep, I own Roki. Evil Fluffy Cat, thank you for that ad a few minutes ago. Appreciate it. Von Monocle says, it's my birthday today, but I want to send a Valentine to DOOGER and fam and all of the lovely chat. It's been tough, but we're making it through. Positive thoughts, people. Happy birthday, Von Monocle. I hope you have a good day. Thanks for swinging by to say hi. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, it's like meatloaf, right? A person says to you, I hate meatloaf. And everybody's like, oh, but you've never had my meatloaf. Because all meatloafs wind up being different. But at the end of the day, maybe the person just doesn't like meatloaf. Right? Anytime I say, oh, digital stuff doesn't really work for me, I need a physical one, people will be like, but have you tried Evernote? Have you tried Google Keep? Have you tried this? Have you tried that? I have actually. And I've just come to the conclusion that physical stuff works better for me, but thank you. I got my bullet journal in the mail 20 minutes ago. Yo! Enjoy. Have you tried storing it on a graphic calculator? You know what? I haven't. You know what? Fair enough. I have not tried that. Is this your first time doing a bullet journal? Me? No. I did a bullet journal, I want to say 2 years in a row. I did not do one last year. It sort of fell apart, which I think is understandable. And so I decided I was going to come back hard in 2021 because they're very helpful to me. I'm not a super organized person mentally, and I spend a lot of my stressing out time revolves around forgetting things or like having this mental to-do list be like too amorphous. So writing stuff down, writing like everything down, and it's the same for my mom. Writing everything down is like life-changing for me. So, and it sounds like such a like silly, simple thing to do, but it really does. If you can get into the habit of writing things down every day, it just takes such a load off of your brain. So it's very helpful to me. So I definitely recommend it if you've been interested in doing it. And as I always say, don't go on Pinterest and see all of these fucking like beautiful watercolored, incredible bullet journals and be like, well, I'm not going to be able to make that. Mine's literally boxes, right? Like my setup is boxes. It's boxes and lines. That's it. And if I want to draw something during that week, I draw it. And if not, it stays blank and it's no big deal. The more pressure that you put on yourself to always make every month look amazing and beautiful, the more likely it is that it's going to feel like too much of a task to do every month. It's just easier to just be like, all right, what are the bare bones of what I need? Get that done. If I feel like doodling a bunch, I'll try to doodle in my journal. But if not, then it's fine. I use Pinterest for food. That's pretty much it. I go onto Pinterest and I'm like, what do you got for me? What's the kooky thing that the moms are making now on Pinterest? That's what I use it for. I go on there to look at like weird recipes. Is it for future events or past events? That's the whole thing, is it's for whatever you need it for. Do you need a to-do list? Do you find that every day you need a to-do list? Then it's a to-do list, right? It's a planner for you to keep track of stuff. Do you want it to be more of a journal where you write down stuff as they happen? Like today I did this and then I did this and then I did this, like something to reference back or look at for whatever reason. Then that's what it is, right? It's a customizable planner / journal, and you can set it up and utilize it however you want. Krendor has kept a dream journal for a long time, if I recall correctly. I use my friends for recipes. We started a Google Doc for a cookbook, and it's great. What the fuck? That's a great idea. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm messaging a friend of mine. Hold up. Grab the wall. Wiggle like you're trying to make your butt fall off. Okay. Great. Tight. Write that down. Oh, goodness. It's a great idea. No, if you have friends that enjoy cooking, or even if you're part of a group of friends where none of you really enjoy cooking, but you'd like to have easy recipes around, that's such a great idea to just be like, yeah, we'll all contribute to a list of recipes that like we vouch, and then everybody can try them. It's a great idea. No, I still haven't been able to get the AGA to turn on. I need to message the owners and be like, "Hey, hey, how do you turn this shit on? Because I keep trying." I have battle tested this recipe. Well, like, I kind of do that already with Jeannie. Jeannie loves to cook, loves it. When she was unemployed for a little while there, she was like, I guess while I'm looking for a job, I'm just gonna go hard on learning how to cook stuff. So she knows how to cook all kinds of things that I've never tried to cook. But I mean, a lot of times if she tries something and it's great, she sends it to me. She sends me the recipe. And if we could just like compile shit for each other, that would be tight. And like Kristen and I both love, to eat vegetarian stuff. So it would be awesome to throw vegetarian meals in there together. And yeah. Yeah, Chef John's great. Chef John's great. Foodwishes.com with oh my god, have you guys seen, I don't know if it's the most recent one or just in the last week, but have you seen the binging with Babish video where he freeze dries beef bourguignon? It's wild. It's a trip, that video. Yeah. He was making bachelor chow from, what's the name of that show? Futurama. Which is basically like meant to look and behave like dog food, right? So I wasn't expecting him to go as hard as he did. It was amazing. So much cool stuff around you. When's it getting hung up? Oh no. Someone had to say it. Goodbye. All right, hello. We're back. We're back, baby! I should have used the break to watch the Binging with Babish video. It's not that long of a break, goddamn! Goodness gracious. I made it through the ads. Congrats, welcome. Hello. We've been waiting 400 years. Sweet Juice Box says, thanks for making my morning brighter, Doogs and Doogs webcam. Roses are red, violets are blue. Cat Gang is awesome, and I love you all. Thank you. What a cute Valentine. Babish video was only like 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Was it really? It felt like an eternity. I felt like I went on such a journey. What a perfectly decorated room. 10 out of 10, no critiques. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the honesty. Nine ads? I will never understand that. That I can hit a button that's like, run a couple minutes of ads. And some people get one ad, some people get no ads, and some people just get an eternity of ads. It doesn't make any sense to me. What day is VR Chat D&D? I believe it's Friday nights. I think is when Callus Row happens. But again, I don't plan on, yeah, like you were saying, I don't plan on streaming it. So. Okay, it is Friday nights, yeah. It's technically early morning Saturdays for us, but I don't know what time it starts. You'd have to ask one of the other people that's actually been in Callus Row. Oh, but I got another updated picture from Sketchu and it looks so good. I can't wait. Are you saying you won't host it? I don't even know who I would host. I would probably tweet and say like Callus Row is starting. I have no idea who I would host though. Maybe one of the other mushroom people because that's where I'll be, but host Ricky the Rat. I will not hang out with Ricky the Rat. Ricky the Rat is a corpo nuisance. Great. I'll host Sketchu. But they have a website. They have a website that tracks everybody who's streaming it that is a player. And then you can swap between their streams and like see what everybody's doing. But yeah, Kraken's character is named Ricky the Rat and he's literally a giant rat. Just to give you an idea. Do links work now? For mods. Links have always worked for mods. Is there a DM for Callus Row? How does it work as D&D? It's mostly just RP. It's mostly just a big RP thing. There are DMs that float around and like help with situational stuff, or make like final determinations about things, as far as I can tell. But overall, it's just people RPing as characters, and that's it. Yeah, there's a group of myconids, I guess is what they're called in the game. There's 5 of us, so I'll be the 5th mushroom person, I think. That's a character. And it's very fun. My character's name is Moral, and Sketchu is making him right now. And the update pictures have been so fun. Hi, Dodger. How does one nominate a recipient for ad revenue? A friend of mine runs a cat cafe / cat rescue, and they've adopted out over 500 cats since opening, but they're now struggling with the pandemic. They're a registered nonprofit. I've taken suggestions through Twitter before. I'm trying to think if there would be a good place on our Discord that people could post like recommendations for like charities and things. Just make it a channel point reward. Yeah, that's true. You could just suggest an ad rev recipient sort of a thing where. Yeah, that's what we have a Google form for the game suggestions. So that's what they're talking about right now, is that we could just do the same thing for charities. So hold on. Let me see. Viewer rewards. Here we go. Drops? What the fuck are drops? Oh, interesting. Okay, anyway, sorry, I got confused. Hold on, sorry, I got really confused. um, um, for ad money to go to. How much is suggested game? Can't remember. I'm trying to set this up so that we don't forget this one specifically. Images. I'm not going to worry about that for now. Okay. There. It's been added. It's identical to suggest a game, but it's suggest a charity. That's a lot of Bulmas. I know. They're all slowly breaking, if we're being honest. My kid loves them. They're all slowly breaking, but what can you do? buy more. I have nowhere to put them currently. It's fine. It's fine. You don't have a toddler with stuff out in the open and think to yourself, I'm sure that my kid won't touch those. Oh, one sec. Okay, hopefully it works now. Okay, is that fixed now? Do some channel redemption things get archived to check post stream? Yeah, the suggestion stuff does. Great. Yay, it works. Tight.
Anywho.
How are you guys doing? I love that mug. Thank you. I found it at Goodwill when I was in college, and it's still one of my favorite mugs in the whole world. Speaking of toddlers, I've been sometimes referring to my daughter as my toddler. I was on voice chat with some friends. One of them was like, you don't have a toddler at home. She's nearly 6, and I almost cried. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, gosh. That's going to be me. Clark is currently obsessed with pretending to be a baby. I don't know if that's normal, but she wants to pretend to be a baby all the time. She wants us to hold her like a baby and rock her, and she'll walk around going goo goo gaga. It's the weirdest shit that happens. Okay. And she keeps being like, I'm a baby. I'll be like, you're not a baby though. You're not a baby. You're a kid. You're a kid. I think it's because she sees videos and things of her little cousins. Like Nettie is just now starting to walk, and Edie is still super tiny. And I think there's a part of her that's just like, I want to be a baby. I definitely think about that as well. Like, maybe this is an attention thing. I give her a lot of attention, dude. I give her a lot of attention, though. I don't think it's that. She does. That's also true. She does just love to play pretend, just in general. Oh my God. Sam and I, though, sometimes it's so, she'll decide. The other day we were all tossing the ball back and forth, and she decided we were all zombies. She didn't want us to behave any differently, but I was mommy zombie, and Sam was daddy zombie, and Clark was baby zombie. And if we talked to each other like normal, if I said, oh, Clark, can you hand this to me? Or if I said, oh, can you give that to daddy? She would be like, no, it's daddy zombie. Or I'm not Clarky, I am baby zombie. Like, she would get so annoyed about it. We're like, honey, we're just tossing the ball. And you decided that we're zombies. This is not my fault, okay? She commits so hard. Oh, and sometimes uh she'll ask for a song, and in the song it says baby, but she has decided she's not baby. So she'll be like, "Can you sing Rockabye?" And you'll be like, "Rockabye, baby." And she'll go, "No, I am not a baby. I am a Clarky." Like, okay. Rockabye Clarky. No, I'm not a Clarky anymore. I'm a baby zombie. Okay. Rockabye baby zombie. No. Just like, Clark, I can't keep up. You have to like rock with me here, because you were just deciding shit on the fly and you can't keep getting pissed at me over it. It's so much, dude. So silly. He's too funny. She's wild, dude. Oh, the other one is say that we're in the car. There's a Coco Melon song that goes that's an Are We There Yet song, and the part that the parent sings in the song is, "Let's play a game. Look at where we are. Won't you look with me and tell me what you see driving in the car?" And then it becomes like a I Spy thing, right? So, we'll be in the car and she'll start singing it, and normally I just do the parent part of the song, right? So occasionally, depending on her mood, I'll start singing and she'll go, "No, mommy, I want to sing." And she'll sing it by herself for a while and then get to a certain part of the song and just stop and then be like, "Mama, why aren't you singing with me?" And I have to very calmly be like, "Because, Clarky, you told me to stop singing." Because you said you didn't want me to sing, and I was respecting what you had asked me to do. And it's a little unfair for you to get mad at me for not singing. These conversations are so silly. But like, I feel like if I don't try to like explain, like, here's the miscommunication that you and I are having, then she'll never figure it out, right? So I try, even if I think she's too little to like fully get what I'm saying, I still try, because you never know. Yeah, well, like, something that I realized a while ago is an issue is, of course they would think that every adult knows the same songs. Why wouldn't they think that? So she'll go to nursery and learn a song and then come home and start singing it and be like, "Mommy, sing it with me." And I'll say, "I don't know that song." And she'll get upset like I'm lying to her. So at this point now, we've had this conversation enough times that she's taken it upon herself as like, if I say, "Oh, I don't know the song," she'll go, "Let me teach you," which is very cute. But it took many, 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 many conversations that were the same conversation of me going, "Remember, Clarky, I don't know every song, and you didn't hear this song from me, you heard it from your teacher. So maybe now you can teach me the song because I don't know it." So she now understands the role of like, I know a thing that mommy doesn't know, which means I'm the teacher, right? So now I have to teach her the song if I want her to be able to sing the song. But like, it was so many situations of her going, "Of course you know the song, Mom. Why are you pretending that you don't know the song?" Because I don't know the fucking song, Clark. because I've never heard this song in my goddamn life, and you're gonna have to teach it to me. She taught me the, oh, I don't even know if I can remember it anymore. There's one, there's a Santa one during Christmas. That was the one that was like the big tipping point for us of like, Clark, I don't know this fucking song. I've never heard it. I can't help you. I'm trying to remember even what it was, but she taught it to me. She properly taught it to me. Theory of Mind. Theory of Mind. Popular term from the field of psychology, an assessment of an individual human's degree of capacity for empathy and understanding. Theory of mind is one of the patterns of behavior that typically exhibited by the minds of both neurotypical and atypical people. The ability to attribute to another or to oneself the mental states such as beliefs, intents, desires, emotions, and knowledge. This is deep shit. You almost ruined Christmas. What the fuck? Interesting. Aging. Interesting. The older you get, the theory of mind capacity declines. I thought this was going to be like, at what age do these things start to solidify? But it's actually talking about like Alzheimer's and stuff. But I want to know about children. It's fine. I'll read it later. Theory of mind is 3 to 5 years old. It's something that varies between people, autism spectrum, and other psychological things. Interesting. Theory of mind is understanding that you don't understand the idea that someone else might know different things. I'm not continuing to read. I'm reading it. I'm reading what people are saying in chat. Interesting. Interesting. I love stuff like this. I find that fascinating. Ages 4 to 5, children start to pass the test. Interesting. All of the, I was saying that, so I had, sorry. For people who normally only get to show up on Saturdays. I had my very first like parent teacher conference 2 days ago because the preschool workers know the kids really well, but haven't been able to get to know any of the parents because of COVID. And so they were like, we really want to try and do like regular Zoom calls with all of the teachers and all of the parents from all of like the preschool pods. So that we can all like get to know each other and like you guys are put at ease because you know us better and you know who's teaching your kids, and like we can hear feedback from you guys about what, you know, like any questions that you have, things that are bothering you or whatever. So it was great. It was really, really nice to meet some of these people. What was I trying to say? Why did I even bring that up? I can't remember. Why did I bring it up? Shoot, I'm lost. I'm lost now. I'm scrolling back up. Is there something on here that made me think of it? Oh, yes. So they were saying that one of the things that they wanted to start doing was wellness check-ins. So basically we get daily check-ins on what our kid was up to that day, as well as pictures, which is really nice. But like once a week-ish, we'll get a breakdown of what I think is called the EYFS. And it's basically just like, here is how your child is doing in terms of their motor skills, their social skills, like, you know, how they're communicating with people and, you know, how they're playing with others and things like that. And they decided that they were also going to start doing like a wellness breakdown. So now every week as well, we get a thing that's like basically emotionally, as this child's teacher, how do I feel that they're doing emotionally? Like, are they engaged? Do they seem stressed? Those sorts of things. They decided at a certain point, like, this is something that we should be doing even with really little kids, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. So, so we got a breakdown that was basically like, in all areas, Clark is operating in where most kids are like in the 40 to 50 month range, which was pretty cool. I was like, great, she's doing great, right? Because she's not even 36 months will be 3 years old, right? So she's at like 33 months or something currently. So that's great. That's awesome. And then emotionally, I read it out to chat yesterday, but it was basically like, she's just having a fucking great time. She doesn't seem stressed out at all. She's just chilling. She loves everybody. She's kicking back. She's great. So it was really nice to get that, actually, to get this sort of thing that was like, yeah, as far as we can tell, emotionally, your kid's doing fine. So I was very glad that I'm glad that they have that for the kids that maybe aren't doing fine, you know, to have like a kickoff point to talk to the parents and stuff. But as a parent of one of the kids, it was really nice to get a thing that was like, she shows up every day and is just totally engaged and doing great. It was awesome. So, but yeah. Because this is one of the reasons that parents will, you know, they get made fun of all the time, but one of the reasons that parents will say like, oh yeah, my kid is, you know, 21 months old, you know, that sort of a thing. And people are always like, just say they're almost 2, fuck. It's because there are a lot of development markers that happen between the years. And so if you're talking with somebody who knows a lot about kids, being able to say like, oh, they're this many months, gives that person an idea of where they're at developmentally. And obviously it varies wildly, but like generally kids hit like certain markers around certain times. And you know, the amount that they change from birth to 1 year and then from 1 year to 2 year, the amount she's changed from 2 years to 3 years is crazy. So much has happened, right? So yeah, if you're talking with a teacher or something, you get into the habit of considering them as months. I don't anymore, but it can happen. Yeah. I hear her. Hi. You okay? What's up? Hi, baby. I was just talking about you. How proud I am of you. Are you alright?
Yeah.
What's up? Did you wake up?
Yeah, and I was just sad and I cried.
You were sad and you cried.
Yeah, and guys, I'll take out for mommy.
You shouted out for me. I didn't hear you. Oh, honey, you actually were crying. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't hear you. Yeah, darling.
The green is really cool.
The green is very cool. Oh, in the keyboard? I agree. This is my kid. This is Clarky. Here, can you take this out so we can understand you better? Because it's hard to understand you when you've got your bibbit, huh? Can you take it out? No? Okay.
Actually, I can take it out.
You can take it out. Wonderful. Did you have a bad dream?
We have an orange baby and a blue baby.
Yeah. We should clean the blue one, huh?
No, it's thinking it's just already clean.
It's already clean. Are you sure? Can you take it out so we can talk?
Of course, we can.
Of course we can. Thank you. So what did you have a dream about? Do you remember? Did it make you scared? Because you woke up sad, huh?
It did make me sad.
It did make you sad. Every time I try to talk about it, she just grabs the bibbit. No bueno. Oh, someone wants us to run an ad, Clarky. Dun, da, dun, da, dun, da, dun, 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 da, dun, da, da, dun, da, dun. Dun, 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 da, dun, dun. Dun, da, dun, da, dun, da, dun, dun, da, dun, 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 da, dun, dun, da, dun, da, dun. Dun, 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 da, dun, da, dun, da, da, dun. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
I want to put this one back.
You want to put it back? Okay.
Mama,
Yeah.
can I have your orange one?
No, that one's dirty.
We need to clean both of them.
We need to clean both of them, exactly.
Yeah, baby, it's really cool.
The blue one is cool.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out how we're gonna get her to drop these because she's almost 3. We really need to figure out a game plan because she's gotten really attached to them again. Huh? What are we gonna do? Hey, what are we gonna do? What's the plan?
Mama.
Yes, honey.
Mommy.
Yes, baby.
Can you get car? Now can you spin me?
No, I'm not gonna spin you, goofball. I have to keep working for a couple minutes here. Should we go get Daddy?
Yeah, I'm not something on that tablet.
Oh yeah, you can play with your tablet. That's fine.
Mama.
Yes,
I
darling.
thought I was. Mama.
Yeah, baby.
Mama.
Yeah, darling. Talk to me. What's wrong?
No.
You don't want to talk?
No.
Okay, we don't have to talk. But unless we talk, I won't know what's wrong, huh? Talking's how we learn. Shall we go wake up Daddy?
Yeah.
Okay. Be right back. 1 sec.
For the patience, guys. The little one had a nightmare. Okay. Hello. I'm back.
I know, poor baby. Yeah, that's my kid. She's almost 3. She knew we were talking about her. Yeah, I got two D&D sessions tonight. So I've got misdemeanor, and then immediately after misdemeanor is Shadow of Tear. Is that just tonight? No, that's for the next, I think, 5 Saturdays. So I'll add it to the calendar. Time difference between us and East Coast USA is 5 hours, I believe. So we're 5 hours ahead. Misdemeanor is on Brett's channel. So, is there a way to catch up? I'm getting into D&D and I would love to see you play. Misdemeanor is on its second season. Shadow of Tyr I literally just joined, but it's like it's part of Arcadum's stuff. Arcadum is a DM on Twitch that has like tons of games that are all going at the same time, that are all in the same world, and we're coming up on Endgame, like 5 weeks away from all of it ending and then new stuff starting. So it would be very difficult to catch up now and like really understand everything that's going on, unfortunately. But it's exciting to be part of it. It's fun. So I saw the Babish video. It's good, right? It's a good video. Yeah, that's a good. Gambler's Delight is considered to be like the best primer into the world, and that's the first season of the game that I'm now in. So Gambler's Delight turns into Shadow of Tyr for season 2, and that's the game that I've just joined. And then the first season that I was on is called Strange Roads, and there was supposed to be a Strange Roads season 2, but everything just like happened too fast, so we can't do Strange Roads season 2. So, hi. I know. I feel you. I know. She's supposed to still be asleep. I get it. Yeah, absolutely. Hi. Hi, darling. Oh, I thought that she was just... Should I close the door? Ugh. Maybe the cat had nightmares too. Maybe. How's the new house? I love it. I love it. It's a little cramped for Sam. But I love it. Are those pants Sam's? The ones that I'm wearing right now? Yeah. All my clothes were dirty. They're not anymore, but I just kept wearing these because why not? Oh, thank you, Keiko. When did you move? November, I think. So we moved twice in 1 year. So we moved to the last place in December 2019. And then I think November 2020 is when we moved into this place. We was kicked out. Is it a house for smaller people? It's an old farmhouse that's been modernized a bit. So yeah, it's just built smaller, but also we wanted a smaller house. Well, I wanted a smaller house. It's just built different, yeah. More modern houses have, they're just more like open concept sort of shit. How long can you stay here? The owners seem to love us, so probably as long as we want. But like the difference with the owners of this house and the owners of the last house is night and day. It's wild. Yeah, it feels older. It creaks when it gets cold. It does all the things, you know. But yeah, it's much easier to clean because it's, again, smaller. But smaller is relative because we have to have places for everybody to sleep, and then Sam and I both need our own places to work as well. So it's still like a decently sized house. Like, it has a lot of bedrooms in it, but it's so much smaller than the last place. Okay. It blows my mind sometimes to imagine that as an American in Europe, you can live in a house that's older than my whole country. No, we'll never do a house tour because there's always just like small, innocuous little things that can make people go, oh, I know where that house is. It's happened before, so. Cool. I'm going to wrap up, I think. They are. Yeah, people, like, the details people can figure out with stuff is so wild to me. Ampsand says, this Valentine is for my feisty 75-year-old mom who just sent me $50 for my birthday on Monday. She keeps telling me I should go home when the pandemic ends. Aw. How sweet. Maggie Pow Pow says, for Dodger and all the other parents, as someone who had a rough childhood because of all the miscommunication, these conversations bring so much hope and make me smile. I wish my childhood had that level of communication, and now I hope when I get children, I can give them so much more than I was given. Sorry to be so serious, but I really appreciate this. Yeah, look, I get it. It's up to us to like break cycles, right? And I think it's awesome how many parents like have been saying, I dealt with this as a kid and I know I want to be a parent, so I have to be mindful about like how am I going to do things differently, right? And I think that stuff can be really encouraging to see in other parents for sure. Cool. Oh, Rakia, I'm sorry. Oh, well, you know what? Sure. Yeah, you can get into friendship jail. Yeah, why not? And I'll read off the activity feed while you're in friendship jail. Perfect. There you go. Ray of Sunshine, thank you for the 18 months. Thunderbear for the 6. Null for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. Unicorns Like a Boss for the 17. Jepstein for the 3 years. Happy anniversary. Marloose for the 15. Yaz Paints for the 23. Grimsteel Reaper for the 47. Epidemic for the 36. Happy 3 years. Thank you so much. Alter Bridge, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Edward McDougall, thank you for the gifted sub. Jessup, thank you again for the big raid, bud. I hope you had a good stream. I hope you're sleeping. Pony Fartsu, thank you for the 4. Thusmus for the 43. Lustus for the 27. Quantum Strike for the 21. Say and Adam for the 54. Werelu, thank you very much for gifting a sub. Leia Egg for the 20. Ariuner for the 40. Clarity at 3 a.m. Thank you for the 9. Happy Twitch, baby. Fireflea, thank you for the 4. Demonic Arts, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Sphinx Hijinks, thank you for the 5. Stationary Hawk for the 15. Barathi for the 50 of books and broken TVs. Thank you for the 3. An anonymous gifter gifted a sub. Thank you very much. Molly Bree, thank you for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. Red Cinder, thank you for the 75. Zen Christian for the 25. Rising Falls for the 11. Snizzy for the 10. Griffin for the 57. Random Lights for the 60. Happy 5 years. Thank you. Crumbling Biscuit, thank you for the 41. Vicious Penguin for the 19. Oblivinerd for the 3. Funky Bass for the 2. Drum for the 33. King of Sloth for the 41. And Restless Ghost with an E. Thank you for the 9 months. Happy Twitch, baby. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all the love. Appreciate you being here and hanging. Yeah, and that was from Rakia. I'll give your cheers money back. And boom. If you have somebody you would like to raid. The cheers is a lottery. It really is. I'm so sorry. It really is. I'm sorry. Wizard of Time. Let's see. Tight. They're playing Breath of the Wild. There you go. Go say hi. Spread love, spread joy. I'm going to go hang out with my family because I'm distracted now. Unfortunately, that happens now that my kid has woken up being like, I was crying and calling for you. Where were you? I'm upset. I won't be able to think about anything else. So I'm going to go have family time. But again, I'm in 2 different D&D shows tonight. So there's Misdemeanor, which is like Found Family Pirates. There's Shadow of Tyr, which is just a clusterfuck. If you want to tune into either of those, amazing. Otherwise, I'll see you when I see you guys. Okay? Bye-bye.